And we are back for match day 4 of the Women's Euros after a night that really had no right to be as dramatic as it was. There I was, literally with 3 screens up, watching the British tennis player get embarrassed by Novak Djokovic, watching 2 British Formula 1 drivers put their Mercedes cars into the wall. And no sooner have I turned on the football on my 3rd screen as the absolute outsiders Finland go 1-0 up after 40 seconds against the team tipped to be favourites to win this tournament. An absolutely incredible start to that match, and something that Finland carried through with them for the entire rest of the match. Spain did, of course, get the job done in the end, but a thoroughly entertaining game, which, like I say, really had no right to be. A fantastic performance from Finland. They'll be very, very pleased with that. And it will give them confidence that maybe they can cause maybe another upset, maybe actually get a result against Germany or Denmark in their other games. But really shows how competitive this tournament can be, considering the supposed gulf in class in the various teams at this tournament. As for the other games, we will get to in the moment. So all that is left to say is, as always, if you are enjoying this series, please drop a like, consider subscribing and sharing and ringing that bell to get your predictions in before anyone else. Let's see what happened in the rest of match day 3. So, of course, there were 2 games. We've spoken about Spain and Finland. As for Germany and Denmark, I said it was going to be tough for Germany, but eventually they get the easy win. It wasn't like that at all. It was just a complete easy win. 4-0 in the end, an absolutely dominant performance from the Germans. I did tip them to win the group. I probably think they will now. It's going to be an incredible game when they do come up against Spain in the coming days, but Denmark probably felt like they should do better, but a brilliant performance from the Germans and a 4-0 win for them. Meaning, all in all, it is just 1 point per game. So a matchday score of 2, bringing our tournament score so far up to 4. So 4 out of 4 in terms of results for me so far, but no actual correct scores. As always, please let me know down in the comments how you're getting on. And let's look ahead to Group C in matchday 4. So, slight disappointment in terms of this is basically the day that will decide how this group finishes, barring some major upsets. Portugal and Switzerland are far below the quality of Netherlands and Sweden, although, like we said yesterday, Finland showing that these lower sides can cause problems for the bigger teams if the things go their way. But realistically, this is the day that will decide how the group ends up, because I would thoroughly expect Netherlands and Sweden to both respectively beat Portugal and Switzerland in their other games. So let's start with the 2 lower ranked teams. We have Portugal and Switzerland in the early kick-off today. Realistically, this should be a game that Switzerland win. However, I just have a really funny feeling on Portugal. Maybe it's just because of my affiliation with the men's team and how good they are in the men's game, but I don't know. Switzerland are ranked better, but their form isn't great. They've both of these teams, Portugal and Switzerland, have played against similar opposition in recent times, and Portugal have fared better in those games. So unfortunately for my good friend Dave over here, who you can't see right now, but he is just there, I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. I think this will be a good game. I think it will be entertaining. I think it'll be end-to-end, but like I say, Switzerland should win this, but I just have a feeling that Portugal are going to get something out of this one. So I am going to go for 2-2. As for the other game, it is the Netherlands against Sweden, the 2 teams that I fully expect to get through from this group. It's just a matter of who finishes first and who finishes second. And it's the highest ranked team in the competition. Sweden currently ranked 2 in the world against the defending champions, the Netherlands, but that tournament was 5 years ago. So things have changed a lot since then, and I do think Sweden are the better team. The Netherlands' form recently hasn't been great. The Swedish team has. I'm going to go for 3-1 to Sweden. Again, I think it'll be a good game. I think it could be a very tight game, and if the Netherlands do turn up, they could get a result, but I just don't see it happening. Certainly not in the first game of the tournament. This is the opportunity, like I said, essentially for Sweden to win the group in the first day, and they're going to do everything in their power to do that, and I think they will, with a 3-1 win. And that will be the end of today's video. As always, I will put in the description of the video today's fixtures, allowing you to quickly copy and paste them down, and then you can let me know in the comments what you think is going to happen today. And all that is left to say is thank you very much for watching, and I will be back tomorrow morning for Group D. I will see you tomorrow.